Hello, hello, how are you? I am so cold. It is freezing today. I washed my hair and I think my hair is still a bit damp. I'm wearing a jumper and I'm still cold, and I have the heating on and I'm still cold. Like, it's just crazy. Like 2 days ago I was wearing a t-shirt and painting my front door. Now I'm just like, give me more layers. Give me more layers. Anyway, today I'm going to be unboxing the feelunique beauty pick and mix samples. This is not the $12.99 or $12.95 beauty samples kit. This is the cheaper version. This is the one which is more sachets. And I'm gonna get into it because this is the first time I've ever ordered it, and I'm kind of undecided. It's good, but there's things to be aware of. Does that make sense? Anyway, what happened was I ordered my feelunique beauty samples kit, which was $12.95 plus $3.95 shipping, and then I thought, do you know what, I'm gonna throw in one of these. I didn't think I would have to pay shipping because I was already buying things from feelunique, but actually these do come separately, so you do have to pay shipping. So I basically paid $12.95 plus $3.95 shipping, and then this was free, but then I paid another $3.95 shipping. Does that make sense? So it's kind of free, but it's kind of not. However, the $3.95 shipping you do get back as a gift voucher. However, you have to use the gift voucher within 60 days. So there's a lot to think about with this one. Anyway, I'm gonna show you what I got. I'm gonna unbox it and I'm gonna kind of assess it with you. We'll see if it's worth it. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna unbox the best thing first because I am actually really impressed with this. This is the Kors Volumizing Serum and Moisturizer. It's a nice generous tube. It's 20 ml. I really like Kors. They've become a real big favorite of mine. I am like genuinely a fan of Kors skincare now. It's very natural, very lovely. I think it's really fairly priced, and it's just a lovely natural, lovely, enjoyable to use brand. I'm a real fan. Like, I genuinely love Kors, so I'm super pleased with this. This is a 20 ml moisturizer. This will last a good few weeks, and I'm really pleased with it. 20 ml, very nice, very generous, actually worth the $3.95. Like, let's be honest, that is worth $3.95 alone. So that's really good. So that's my first thing. The next thing I got is the Clarins Bright Plus Serum. This is Advanced Brightening Dark Spot Targeting Serum. I did actually get this to give to my mum because she has a little bit of sun damage and dark spots. Don't want to out you, mum, but you know, that is what I thought I would get this for. It's Clarins' lovely luxury brand. It's a serum, it's 3 ml, so it is only tiny, but hopefully if she uses it as like a targeted treatment on any dark spots, it will actually be quite good. Like, it will probably last her as a targeted treatment. If she literally just dots it on the dark spots, will probably actually last maybe like even a week, maybe 2 weeks. She'll get quite a lot of use out of this. Of course, if you only use it on your entire face, you'll probably just get a tiny amount of use from it. But like, if you do target it on the dark spots, you'll actually get quite a lot of use out of this. So that is the next thing, and I'm really pleased with that. And I hope that my mum will like it. So that's really good. And obviously Clarins, very nice, very luxurious brand. And obviously it's a great opportunity to try it. So the next thing I got, this is also Clarins. Can you tell I really like Clarins skincare? This is the Extra Firming Neck and Décolletage, I think I'm pronouncing that, Lift Youthful Neck Cream stuff. This is actually a slightly larger size. This is 5 ml, so you use on your neck, you use on your chest. And I just thought it was a good opportunity to try it. This obviously won't last as long, probably like 3 days, so not really a huge amount of time. However, if you're thinking about trying this in general, or you just want to treat your neck for a couple of days, good opportunity, you know what I'm saying? So that is the next thing I got. Again, Clarins, I just love Clarins. I think I would have picked anything that had like Clarins logos on it, if I'm honest. I love me a bit of Clarins. Okay, so the next things I got, I didn't expect to look like this. They are literally sachets. I'm going to show you them both. I'll go for this one first. This is by Jason. I really like Jason. This is 5 ml. I actually thought it would come in a tube, which would have been better, only because I find it very tricky to kind of like use a little bit of a sachet and then use the next bit the next day. You know how it is. It would have been easier if it was in a tube, just to kind of get a couple more days use out of it. But to be honest, I'm excited about trying it. I really like Jason. I think it's a really nice brand. I didn't think it would come, sorry, my fringe is itching my forehead. Anyway, I didn't think it would come in a sachet. It's like, I'm not that excited about it, if I'm honest. But I'm looking forward to trying it. And to be honest, you can't really complain when everything is $3.95 but kind of free, let's be honest. So that is my next thing. I would say with this though, do be careful when you are picking your samples that the milliliter, kind of the contents amount, you know what I'm trying to say, like this is 5 ml, you know, if you can find things which are more like 20 ml, might actually be better to pick those kind of larger items from maybe less luxury brands, I don't know. But yeah, this is by Jason. This is an aloe vera moisturizer. I am looking forward to trying this. However, I am kind of wishing that it had come in a tube so I would be able to use it maybe easier. Like, I'm just not about that sachet life. It's very fiddly when you're about to go to bed. Anyway, the next thing actually does come in a sachet, and I think this is much better. This is a Decleor face mask. Obviously, I love Decleor. Their products are amazing, and this is a purifying face mask. Now, I have quite dry skin, so I don't use a clay purifying mask very often because I find they just strip my skin too much. So I tend to go for much more brightening and hydrating face masks. However, once in a blue moon, I do like to have a little bit of detox, a deep clean of my skin. So this for me is actually really good because I don't need a full pot. I don't even need a mini pot. I just need a tiny amount of a clarifying clay-based face mask to use once in a while, like literally once a month, once every 6 weeks, maybe even once every 2 months. I really don't use them very often. So for me, this is actually great because I would not use up an entire face mask pot of a clay-based mask. Am I making any sense? So this is actually really good for me. It's a one-time use product. I only want to use it one time. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to use this every week or even 2 times a week. I want to use it once in a blue moon. So if you are like me and you have dry skin and you see something like this, actually it's quite nice for a once in a blue moon clean out. You know what I'm saying? So that's actually pretty good. So I'm not disappointed that this comes in a sachet. However, I do kind of wish that the Jason had come maybe in a little tube, maybe a little bit more. I don't know. This is probably my biggest dud of the set. Whereas actually this one coming in a sachet, I'm totally cool with. Okay, let's discuss the price. So it's cheap. This is like $3.95, which is undeniably cheap. I mean, literally, the cause by itself is worth $3.95. It's probably actually worth more. This is amazing. If I could, I would have bought 5 of these. That's not possible. Also, something that's not possible, you can't order more than once a month, just so you know. That's the doorbell. Sorry about that. The doorbell went, Gordon started barking, and actually my other feelunique order came. They came 2 different couriers, same day. I don't know why. It probably would have been easier for me to just get it in one box. I don't know. Anyway, I'll unbox that in a bit. So let's discuss. $3.95, worth it for the cause alone. It is really fun. It is really cool. You do have to be careful when you're picking your products that you're not literally getting like 1 ml of a product. But at the same time, like, there is some pretty good stuff mixed in there. If you could get like 20 ml products, like, and just get a few of them, you'd be like, this is amazing. But I don't think there's a huge amount of like larger items in there, but I do think it's really good. The only thing I would say is it's $3.95, which is obviously very cheap. However, if you order something like a Rocker box or a Birchbox or a Look Fantastic box, or even like the feelunique beauty samples kit, you do spend a little bit more, but you get a lot more. Whereas this, I would say, is good, but you have to know that you're gonna use your voucher. Because if you don't use your voucher, $3.95 is fine. Like, it is a good price. And I am really happy with my items, but like, I have a really bad habit of like ordering them and then not using up the vouchers. So I do think you need to be strict with yourself. If you know you're gonna order like some shampoo and conditioner in a week, then by all means buy it. But if you just assume that you're going to use your voucher before it runs out, then just be sure you're going to use your voucher, because I have let quite a few vouchers lapse now, because actually 60 days goes quite quickly. And yeah, that's kind of my only thing. Like, I think they're really good. You can only order one a month. You do have to pay the shipping, you do have to pay the $3.95, but you do get a voucher, so it is essentially free. But just make sure you use your voucher, because if you're not using your voucher, I think you'd be better buying the samples kit, which is a little bit more, or buying a rocker box, or buying, I don't know, a glossy box or whatever. I just think, yeah, if you're not going to use your voucher, you might find you get better bang for your buck with an actual beauty box, which is crazy, because actually all of this for $3.95 is still really good, but I just think it's way better if you know you're going to use your voucher. Does that make sense? Am I being really cheap? Anyway, you decide. Let me know if I'm just really cheap. But yeah, that's my box. I'm super happy with my cause. This is by far my favorite thing. I'm super pleased with that. I am going to do my Decleor mask over the weekend. Just make sure that you look out for the larger sized items, like the 20 to kind of 30 ml products. And if you are going to get a sachet, try and do it with something like a face mask, which is more of a once in a while treatment, rather than something that you need to use every day. Does that make sense? Anyway, that's my video. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry the doorbell went. I swear to God, every time I film, the doorbell goes. Anyway, that's my video. Thank you for watching. I will see you again very soon. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.